Waza! Man, I'm so excited, man. We are so deep into Durban, man. I'm so happy we are here, man. We are going crazy. We are doing the things. Yeah. So yeah, I'm probably thinking you guys are just out there being like, where's Tim the King? What's happening? So yeah, Tim the King is home, back in PTA. He's doing other business, man. We are getting bigger by the day, right? That's how it goes.
Doing
man.
the
That's how
things,
it
man.
goes.
Doing the
Yeah.
things. Let's go.
So yeah, man. With that regards, I'm not alone today. With my man Jared, man. We going crazy, man. How's it, man?
I'm good, man. Yourself?
I'm awesome, man. But then first of all, I'm worried about you guys from Durban.
Oh, what?
How come you guys never post about how therapeutic this place is?
Hey.
Yeah.
No, man. Durban's a whole vibe, man. Like,
Yeah.
the ocean, we got everything. You got the whole vibe, man. You got Moses. You have Legacy Yard, which is a vibe. Have you been there?
I've never
It's
been
up
there,
the
man.
road, man.
Yo, bruh.
We're in Amsterdam at the moment.
We're
Legacy Yard is just up the road by BMW.
Yeah.
There's an arch there. It's called Amsterdam Arch.
Yeah. I think I saw that.
You need to go there. We'll take you after this.
Yeah,
podcast,
we
man.
have to go. Plus it's Friday, hey?
Yeah, man. Thank God it's Friday. Let's go.
Yeah,
man.
man. So we have Jared today. He's a videographer.
So guys, basically I'm Jared Idleworld on all platforms.
Yeah.
I'm a photographer. I do YouTube. I do videography as well. I do social media marketing and just of recent influencer marketing. So yeah, that's me. That's what I do.
Yeah, that's a lot. You.
Make it mine. You have to. Do this.
Yeah, going in, bruh. We're going in. But then, yeah, man, before we go deeper into the things, man, you must like, comment, share, subscribe.
Make
Tell
sure
your-
you follow.
Nah.
Tell your friends. Tell your aunties, your uncles.
Tell
everyone about the podcast,
Don't
bro.
be selfish.
There's gonna be one of the best podcasts in South Africa. I'm calling it now. Subscribe.
You know what it is, man. Yeah, you know what it is. But then, yeah, man. How did you start with all this?
Oof.
With
Going back.
yeah.
All the way
man.
back.
All the way back, man. Just because here's the thing. I saw a couple of your videos on YouTube and Instagram,
Yeah.
and for some other reason, I started asking myself that what kind of student are you? Like, why? what kind of person are you in class?
Yeah.
Are you always collecting content? Are you always creating something? Are you always,
Yeah.
So yeah, how did that go?
So me, guys, I'm 20 years old, gonna be 21, right?
Yeah.
And I finished school in 2017.
Yeah.
So when I was in school and stuff, I should watch YouTube, I should watch KSI, Sideman, watch all these YouTubers, the American and stuff, UK YouTubers. And I was like, yo, these guys are dope. Like, I enjoy their content. I like what they do. And I was always like, I can do what they do, and I love what they do. But I never had the guts to go and make content and do these things. So in school, I was just chilling, concentrating in school, as your parents would say. Don't worry about all these things. Go do your schoolwork. Concentrate, get your matric, pause, and go study and stuff. And then I finished school in 2017, and then I took a gap year. And most parents were like, you have to study. My parents were like, you have to study and stuff. And myself, I was like, I don't know what I want to study. I'm going to study something. I'm going to be stuck with that for the rest of my life.
Yeah, now you hate your job.
I hate my job. I'm in an office, in a cubicle for the rest of my life till I retire at 65. And I was like, no, let me take a year off. Let me decide what I want to do for myself, and I'll pursue that. So during that gap year, for 6 months I was just at home, just watching YouTube, doing whatever, because I couldn't do anything. I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do.
I mean, come on, it's just after matric, you're being busy for like...
Yeah, but the thing is, when you're in that space, all your friends and stuff are in university and college, and you sitting there like, what you doing in your life, bro?
Yeah, I get you.
Hey, bro.
It's nice at first a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
But then eventually you get bored.
And you're like, what you doing with your life?
No one to hang around with.
Yeah, man. And then eventually, it came to a point where I even visited my friends in university. I was like, let me spend a day with them in university and just like do what they do. And then eventually towards the end of the year, I got a promotions job. I was promoting BB Squares, BB Bread. I was promoting them and everything. Yeah, it was cool and stuff. And then from that time, I was just watching content, and then I made one video on YouTube. I mean, not on YouTube, on Instagram. Sorry.
Yeah.
It was more like a funny video sort of thing. I just made it for like the meme, you know. And then I posted it, and then that gained about 2,000 views. And for myself, I was like, "Hey, bro, what's happening?" You know. And then I saw people like, "You should make more videos and stuff, do more content." And I always wanted to make content, so from that time, I just making more videos and stuff. And eventually, I started my YouTube channel.
Was that in the same year? The same gap year?
Towards the end of the year.
Yeah,
So December time, I made my YouTube channel. I think December 2018, I made my YouTube channel and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool there. Just starting. I don't make content to make money out of it. I just make content because I wanted to do it. It's one of my passions. I always wanted to do YouTube. So from there, I was watching up the YouTube tutorials how to make better content, make videos and stuff. And I came across a video on how to take better pictures by Peter McKinnon. And if you know Peter McKinnon, he's a well-known photographer. And then from there, I watched it and I was like, yo, this is dope. And I started taking pictures of my phone. And I was like, hey, this is fire.
You started getting ideas how to be creative with the whole photography.
So that's how I got into photography. And then I just shot more and stuff. And then I was posting my pictures. I made a photography page, posted there. People were like, yo, this is cool. And then people didn't know I was taking pictures of my phone. They thought I was taking my camera, which I don't have at that time. I don't have all that. So I'm just making content, just posting with my phone. So you don't have to have a camera to make content. Use your phone, guys. Just use your phone. You don't need a big camera, expensive camera. So that's how I got into making content and stuff, and just took it from there and went on, man. And then I didn't end up going to study. I just went into what I wanted to do. Got into social media marketing. Because I picked it up because I wanted to market myself. So once I started marketing myself, then I learned the tricks and tips of how to grow businesses and so forth. So that's how I took it to other businesses, help them grow their business, gain an income from that as well. And yeah, man, that's how I got into what I'm doing. And I'm not too bad at the moment, eh? Not too bad.
Yeah, I feel you, man. I feel everything you've been saying is just blowing my mind. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
You know. So now you learned photography and then studied digital marketing, and then now you're putting them.
I didn't study it, eh? I learned it on YouTube. I learned it on... No, I didn't study anything, bro. I didn't go to university. I skipped all that. I said, let me learn on my own because at the moment now, bro, like, it depends what you want to do, but not a lot of people look at your degree. They look at what you've done. They look at your experience. So if you find that person that gives you the opportunity at first, you run with it, man. And I'm grateful that the first employer that I worked with, she's pretty known in Durban space, right? So when I went to different businesses and said, okay, I can do social media marketing, I can do this and that for you. I've worked with this person, and they were like, oh, she's credited person. I can trust this person, you know, and that just took me up.
Also gave you a
built up from there, took it forward. Yeah, man. If you don't have to study to be successful, man.
I get you. Because you just took what you had.
Bro,
you just took what you had, and then you had content first, and then worked on marketing.
Yeah. Like there's tutorials on YouTube, bro. There's so much of that. There's free content on YouTube. Like there's different platforms like Skillshare and stuff where you can learn off it, but you pay. But YouTube is free, and the same content you get on Skillshare you get on YouTube. Like the tutorials for me to learn how to improve my photography, videography, social media marketing tips and tricks, all is on YouTube. So man, like if the internet is free, everyone has a phone, there's YouTube on your phone. Go to like a mall, there's Gateway, there's different malls around South Africa or whatever. Go sit and use their Wi-Fi. Use their Wi-Fi, go watch YouTube if you don't have internet. And learn and pick up the trade. That's all you need to do. But people just are lazy to doing that, and then if you just do that,
research, dog.
Bro,
research.
It's about learning. See, you go to university to study. You go to study something that helps. I didn't go to university, but I still studied. I studied on my own. So I don't have a certificate, but I studied. You know, on YouTube, like learning, taking notes, doing all these things.
And you're still putting it into practice.
Bro, I'm still learning to this day. You know, that's how it is. Like people learn, they finish university, stop learning. That's the mistake you make. Like You look at billionaires today, they're still learning. You ask Elon Musk, you ask Jeff Bezos, they're still reading, they're still learning every single day.
Every day.
I don't know enough. I still need to learn. That's the thing, man.
You can never know enough. Just like money.
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
So get you. So now, I want us to talk about the social media marketing thing now.
Yeah, man.
What do you essentially need to get it started? Do you need a following or do you need the content? First,
social media marketing for yourself or for like clients, businesses, and stuff. Which one?
Let's start with for me.
For yourself.
Yeah.
So let's say you want to start making money off your platform, your Facebook, Instagram, whatever.
Yeah.
You're gonna start making money off that. You're gonna need a following, man. And in order for you to grow your following, you have to have good content. So whether it's pictures, videos, whatever, you have to have good content, provide value to someone, or they see your stuff, they like what you do, and they'll follow you. But that starting point, bro, it's hard. It's hard to start. It's hard to grow, especially now this day and age. It's very hard to grow, but you just gotta learn, bro, and then take it from there. Learn. Like with me, I started an Instagram account about maybe 5-6 years ago, and I didn't take it seriously until like 3 years ago. So from there, I just like try to grow my following, post like regularly, try and engage with different people and stuff. And it was a slow process, bro. I only started making money off Instagram last year.
Yeah.
Only last year, bro. So it took me about 4 years to grow my following and only make money last year.
4 years later.
4 years later,
I
man.
get you.
It's a process, and like now I'm reaping the benefits of what I've done earlier. So yeah, man. But if you want to learn how to grow your Instagram, I have some tips on my YouTube channel. But I also have it on my Instagram. It's on my Instagram. I think you saw that. My IGTV.
I saw the one where you were talking about hashtags.
Hashtags, yeah.
Yeah, I love that one because I was just throwing hashtags.
Yeah,
I was just going crazy with it.
Just throw random. Yeah.
Hashtag.
Yeah, bro. So.
But yeah, I love that one. I love it.
Yeah.
So now let's talk about how you price your work. How do you get to a point where you know what this is my price for this amount of hours? Do you charge based on the hours or the quality?
Yeah.
And how do you know this is the right price from the service I'm providing?
Okay, so for photography, right? When I started photography, I was charging 350 an hour. Now for photography, that's dirt cheap. That's photography.
And I was cheap. Like, that's good.
No, bro, that's dirt cheap, bro. That's too less. Because you're shooting for an hour, but people like you shoot for an hour, you know? But the editing that goes on afterwards takes a couple hours, sometimes days, you know, just to edit those pictures. So that's what you're paying a lot of money for. And I started charging 350 and stuff. And then eventually I met this one guy that's in the industry, right? He's not a photographer, but he knows the industry. And he was like, bro, you're charging too less, man. You're charging too less. I was like, I'm just trying to get my name out, you know? That's why I'm charging so less. And he's like, no, you're going about it the wrong way. You got to be charging a lot more so people will value you. If you're charging 350, like I told you earlier, if you're charging 350, they're not going to value your picture as high as it's worth. You're going to charge the value as 350. You know, but if I'm charging, at the moment, my rate's about 800 an hour, right? Which is still too less. For myself, I would say it's still too less. But it's a good price. It's a good starting price. Not starting, but it's a good price at the moment where I am with the equipment that I have. So charging the price that I charge now, they value it a bit more. And although I was getting more clients with 350, but if I do one shoot, that's 800. But if I did 2 shoots with 350, it's 700 bucks. You know, so I can do one shoot and still be happy with them and still make the same amount of money, you know. So just by charging the prices that you are worth, that will change your game for you. Although you won't get as many clients, but you will grow your stuff. People will value a lot more, and respect is what more than money, more than money. So charge what you're worth. Try and evaluate yourself and then take it from there.
Get customers that afford your
but
worth.
What I would recommend to people is when you're getting started in any industry and you don't have experience, shoot for free, do things for free, but not a lot. Do about five clients, do it for free. But be wise with it. Target the people that have an influence of people that can help you grow, you know. So let's say photography for instance, right? You want to grow your following, you want people to know who you are. Work with an influencer. Message DM an influencer. They need pictures, you know. Everyone needs pictures if you're an influencer on Instagram and stuff. So DM them, be like, okay, let's do a shoot. I won't charge anything, but all I ask in return is that you tag me on your post and you tell people about me. That's all. Get your name out there. You get to post their pictures on your page, and you creditable by association. So you got to be smart when you do free stuff. That's how I grew my stuff.
Yeah, you don't just.
Yeah, man. You got to be smart with it.
I feel you, man. Let's take a quick break, bruh. You know, a quick break.
That's cool.
We'll come back in a few, guys.